The Phils will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Lou Weber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
From the stretch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
A ball and no strikes. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Hit hard to short. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Stepping in now, Shane Robinson. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
No strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Williams rounds third and is digging. And not in time as the second run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Dylan Cousins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A 1 pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
He's going.
Now the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 3-0. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you
Pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning. And
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Winker is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Hernandez at second. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion. But sometimes...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Number 56.
Now batting, Zach Eflin. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Hernandez over at second. Segura on at first with nobody out. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The right field.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Harper, a Nevada native who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Scooped up. Jeanette has it for one. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on now.
Play ball for the Reds. The
first delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Derek Dietrich sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it. The right field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. You got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the box now, Shane Robinson stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Popped into the air, back behind second. Jeanette is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now that third base.
Digging in to try it again, Dylan Cousins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Cousins, a native of Arizona, is most often found defending in the outfield, but he can also play third base as he is in this one today. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looped out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. 1 out.
The batter.
So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 33.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lifted in the air out to left. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. So no. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The pitcher, number 56.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Scott.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Line toward center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. They're down 5-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
The batter, the catcher.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 30.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Pitch outside the throw, and he will be nailed at third on a. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead this one though 5-1. Joey Votto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends a ball well into right field. And that one is gone.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
So striding in, Blake Trehan. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jesse Winker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out. Sal Romano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, Jair history in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Romano, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Shane Robinson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Jeanette backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Dylan Cousins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line hard, but this is a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Steal, run him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly to first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Scott Schebler, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati sixth. Ranger Suarez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole pitch. The results speak for themselves.
Schebler stands at second with no outs. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino, and their runners at the corners now. Charlie Collier will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball one. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Eugenio Suarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But, man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that?
Now batting.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Zach Duke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jeanette onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Kingery swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a second-year big leaguer. Back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
No, he's
And
safe.
he'll get back in safely. Segura at second, Kingery at first with no outs.
Ball, that's
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
He's out.
The second for one.
He's out.
Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 4. David Robertson comes on to pitch from Boulder, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hot shot down the line, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch 1 across.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count still at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Up next is Cincinnati.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Scott Schebler. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. One left for Cincinnati, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Kayuri Maya will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kayuri Maya.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First offering on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. Waiting on it, the right fielder. One away. Up next will be Nick Williams. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
and a
that's
fastball just misses for ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third. Fired. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The Phillies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
1-0 the count. Fastball just inside. 2-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Angel de los Santos will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harpe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep. But, of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yasiel Puig will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Michael Lorenzen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Dylan.
Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Cousins. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
No, that's low.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
High in the air out to center field. Schebler is there. One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The batter, number 2.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Gene Segura. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Aaron Altair will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Aaron Altair.
High drive deep down the left field line. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they open up a 4-run lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Cody Reed enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 23, Cody Reed.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's Bryce Harper now. Popped straight up, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hops this one up. Barnhart has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Harper is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Puig is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Phillies 9 and the Reds 5. Nick Pivetta, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Settling in now, Blake Trahan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count.
Third baseman, number 51.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Blake Trahan is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 2-0 now. A wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The Reds down to their last strike. Slider laid off for a ball. Winker stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Philadelphia put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Angel de los Santos claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.